It's NAB 2022 and we're in the West Hall with Heartland Video Services, or HVS, and we've got Dennis, and we'd like to find out some more about what's going on here. So what sets HVS apart as an ATSC 3.0 implementer?
I think really our history in ATSC, back from the original ATSC 1.0 all through today, we have many years of history of how these systems integrate. And our ATSC 3 lab has really helped us to learn the new standard and be compatible with the new equipment on the market.
So what's the typical process that you go through? What things do you do to implement this ATSC 3.0?
Yeah, a market launch is a complex set of communications, and we'll start with our customers early in the process to identify their system needs, generate a quote and system drawings, and on through the process we'll help through acquiring equipment, attending the market calls with the station, and pre-configuring equipment before it ships to the station, and help through day of air and after launch day of the ATSC 3. So we really help through the entire process.
And you said, acquisition of equipment. Obviously, there's multi-vendors here, and a lot of them are going to be competing with each other. How do you manage that? Yeah,
that's a real challenge for us to manage these expectations. And we've worked to become very strict in our adherence to NDAs, and even if we don't have an NDA with everyone, we assume we do. So it's the only way that we can work with the multiple vendors that we do and have their trust and our customers' trust that we're not sharing their secrets with their competitors.
Of course, it's very important. And you've been doing this for a while now. How many have you done? How about that?
We've been involved in over 40 market launches, and many of those markets we've been working with multiple stations inside of those markets.
So, I mean, clearly you'll have learned a lot in that process. We're at NAB. Have you learned anything? Have you found anything that's going to make life easier for you and your customers at NAB?
Yes, I think we're finding continued advances in our test equipment that we use. Some of the early testing was more using consumer devices. We're finding more vendors introducing test equipment, and we're also finding many new functions for ATSC on the floor, which is really what's driving this going forward. Why are we doing this, and what are the next steps?
Fantastic. So if people are at NAB, they're going to come to the West Hall and find you, but if they don't manage to get to you today, where do we send them after the show?
Sure, you can always find our contact info on our website at www.hvs-inc.com.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Great to see you in person. Thank you for watching, and go to the website and check out more for everything else that KitPlus is doing at NAB 2022. Please go to kitplus.com.